It's December, which means the holidays are right around the corner, and the Hendricks Chapel Choir is performing their annual concert called Holidays at Hendricks. Let's go take a look inside.
Thank you, Walker and Louise. Tonight marks the 14th annual SU Songwriting Showcase, where students here at Syracuse University will be given the opportunity to perform their own original music. There are 9 students on tonight's lineup that are planning to perform.
Thank you, Alex and Nicole. Syracuse University is celebrating LGBTQ History Month. The month not only focuses on celebrating those of the LGBTQ community, but also the history of the LGBTQ movement.
Here at Fright Nights, families come to have a fun and scary time, especially around the Halloween holiday. The climax of the night happens here on top of the slide to hell.
This year, the LGBTQ Resource Center is focusing on trans individuals within the prison system that endure violence, abuse, and isolation. SU students are aiming to eliminate all forms of oppression for the trans community. Events are being hosted all throughout this week, including a guest speaker lecture and group discussions. The opening ceremony that was planned to occur this morning was canceled due to cold conditions, but the transgender flag was still raised outside Hendricks Chapel.
La Casita is starting off this month with unveiling their Once Upon a Time exhibit. I was able to speak with the staff of La Casita about the exhibit and the cultural meaning that it holds. Last weekend, Syracuse University presented an annual winter performance known as Holidays at Hendricks, and I was able to speak with the director of the show along with some of the students that performed, and they told me what this show meant to them. A Central New York tradition. Hendricks Chapel and the Setner School of Music at Syracuse University present Holidays at Hendricks, an annual winter performance which includes not only the Setner Sonority and Hendricks Chapel choirs, but also the Syracuse University Symphony Orchestra. Director of the concert and of the Hendricks Chapel Choir, Pepe Calvar, says that he is grateful for everyone who is taking part in the show.
The presence of those student workers and the staff have really helped to tighten things up and make things great.
And 2 of those student performers are freshmen Joe Sadow and Alexander Stewart, who say that they are excited to be a part of the choir in their first year.
I can already tell it's going to be super special, and I'm excited that I get to do this for like 4 years.
It's really special that I can still be in choir even when I'm not a music major.
The show includes many holiday songs like Jingle Bells, Go Tell It on the Mountain, and Silent Night. But even though the show is filled with different holiday tunes, Calvar says that he aims for the pieces to represent something deeper. Ideas like love, respect, and friendship.
These are things that we can accept as a university community to be things that we can all get behind, that we can all stand for.
The concert even showcased some of Calvar's pieces that he composed. He talked about what it means to see his work come to life in front of an audience.
I have the access to these wonderful ensembles, and their directors have approved of the idea of them actually performing my music, which is a tremendous honor. And it is so incredibly rewarding.
If you missed it, the recording of the performance will premiere tomorrow night at 7. You can register to watch the premiere through the Hendricks Chapel website. Reporting live in studio, I am Marie Achkar. Walker and Josh, back to you. This week, Syracuse University is celebrating Dia de los Muertos, also known as Day of the Dead. I was able to speak with some of the staff of the Spanish department and students who organized an event to celebrate this holiday. This week, the Syracuse University Spanish Club and staff of the Spanish department hosted an event celebrating Dia de los Muertos. The event took place in the Huntington Beard Krause lobby on campus, where there were games, music, and candy for students to enjoy. Las Naranjas Spanish Club president Adam Baltax said that the event gives the Mexican population at Syracuse a chance to come together and celebrate.
We wanted to give this as an opportunity for the Mexican population here on Syracuse and the Mexican American population here on Syracuse to have a chance to kind of celebrate their holiday.
Dia de los Muertos, also known as the Day of the Dead, is a Mexican holiday that is traditionally celebrated on November 1st and 2nd. Every year, Mexicans come together to remember their deceased relatives and loved ones. Assistant teaching professor of Spanish, Catherine Knock, says that it is important for people to understand what the holiday means.
Because we want people to understand the beauty and the significance of this tradition that honors the dead with the belief that they're still among us.
Many who celebrate will put on costumes, host parties, attend parades, and sing and dance. Knox says that many will also create altars to honor those who have passed.
The altar, or the ofrenda, which means offering, we put out symbols, symbolic foods and items that remind us of that person or some of his or her favorite things.
Knock also says that the event is for everyone. It's a way for others to connect with the Mexican community and learn about a tradition that they might not yet know about.
And I think it's this kind of a holiday. It's colorful, it's vibrant, it's open to people, and it's positive.
Las Naranjas Spanish Club is hoping to expand more so that they can plan more events to celebrate holidays like Dia de los Muertos. Reporting live in studio, I am Marie Achkar. Alex and Nicole, back to you.
Imagine battling a disease that not many people really know about or fully understand. The story is all too familiar for Syracuse University freshman Connor Manfort, who is trying to build awareness for an issue that he has been struggling with his entire life. While diabetes is a well-known disease, not many are familiar with the severe impacts and precautions that come with it. Connor Manfort, who was diagnosed with type 1 diabetes when he was in 7th grade, talked a little bit about what it's like to live with the illness on a daily basis.
And it's a lot of work, so I have to keep track of my blood sugar on a daily, take insulin, and then I can't let my blood sugar get low, and then if it gets low, then I need food and drink.
Despite the work and time that goes into his health, Manfort does not let the disease bring him down. In fact, it's what pushed him to restart a College Diabetes Network chapter here at Syracuse University, an organization that will offer support and raise awareness for students here on campus that suffer from type 1 diabetes.
I myself have diabetes, and I want to create an inclusive environment for all diabetics across Syracuse's campus so they could feel like they have a safe place away from home, and I hope I can help give that to them.
Manfort also talked about the plans that he has for the organization this year, hoping to recruit members as soon as possible.
But once we do have members, our goal is to have a weekly meeting and then talk about what our frustrations are, what's going on, how is diabetes affecting this, that, and kind of find a way to work through those things.
For CitrusTV News, I am Marie Achkar.